So this week in Port Coquitlam, as part of Public Works Week, myself and City Council are going to be working in our community. We're going to be working in the fire department, the police departments, the works yard, Parks and Rec, cutting grasses, City Hall, to experience and share all the great work that our staff do.
It was very interesting. A couple of things I found to be quite fascinating was first on how well the crews work together to deliver a seamless service. When you hear the chatter on the radio and on how they're coordinating the routes and making sure that everything gets picked up as soon as quick as possible, it was very impressive.
We saw hoarders, a couple of people that hoarding in their backyard. We saw a number of homeless camps. We discovered a new homeless camp in the bush, and I was impressed with. I was with one of the bylaw enforcement officers, Judy, and she was amazing. She was very compassionate with the gentleman. It was a gentleman that we both knew that was living in the bush and had moved to his camp recently, and she was very compassionate with him. She was very firm with him, told him that he had to move, but she was very compassionate and sympathetic to his situation.
Learn the importance of a fire department, the skills they have to have, the unknown that they go into a situation and just have to be ready, and just the adrenaline that actually goes with it is pretty phenomenal. Yet at the same time, they need to provide incredible customer service to help out victims, whether they're trapped in a car or someone that's not doing well in their home. So a huge professional service that our firefighters offer. So this morning I got to work with our parks crew over at Evergreen Park, cutting the grass, making it look great. And one of the things that really struck me was, well, just two things. One, the pride that our staff take. Most of them grew up here or live here now, and they use the fields, and they just want them to make them look as good as they can for our residents. The second was the amount of work that it takes to cut grass, trim it, push mowers, big mowers on such a facility like that. The amount of time and energy it takes is incredible.
We saw some work that was being done very well, and the inspectors doing the job at enforcement if required, and of being aware of discrepancies and things that need to be fixed throughout. It gives us, certainly me as a councillor, it gives me a very good impression of what our people do in inspections regarding some plumbing that we saw, and certainly building, complex buildings as well as residential, and some problem areas where they're challenged with some people that don't want to live up to the requirements and regulations. Good work by our team in Port Coquitlam.
So this afternoon I got to work with the TOTS program, in the weight gym, and in the aquatics area. Really just got to chat with our staff that really just love what they do, and it shows that they love to work with the kids, work with the people working out, with the aquatic swimmers. Just the passion they have to try to create a healthy community for our residents was really great to see.
Okay, today I had the pleasure of accompanying some of our city staff on our field maintenance. So got to work on field irrigation, playground inspection, making sure all the playground equipment was safe for kids to be able to use. And here at Gates Park, making sure that all of our fields are in good condition for all of the user groups, the soccer and baseball and everyone else who comes out here and enjoys our fields.
Obviously we have a reputation here, and I can understand why there's a good reputation. The staff here are amazing. I have never seen for a long time such excellent customer service, and the way that people are greeted by name in many cases, and obviously come here on a regular basis and come here because they love this particular facility.
Went and spent an hour or so with the communications team, communications center, fielding calls, listening to the calls coming in, variety of calls. Crazy busy Friday night. What a great team that talked to people and talked them through their problems. And then went out on the road with Corporal Singh. Went to several calls for anything from suicide to parties to walking through doing bar watches. Incredible insight to our police department.
So my last shift was working the front counter reception at City Hall, where people come into City Hall, people phone in, and usually Debbie's working there. And I know it's great to hear people's questions, direct them in the right places. And I know that one of the things that we pride is When you phone City Hall, someone's going to pick up the phone. You're not going to get a phone tree. You're not going to get an automatic voice message. It's going to be someone here at City Hall, and I know they do it with passion and caring for our residents.